on in, tap on in, man. We got a,
Let's go.
we got some more ugly mess going on right now. We're gonna tap on in and see what's going on over here in Los Angeles with the riots and all kind of other fuckery. Excuse
Mm.
my language. But yeah, let's tap on in right here.
Well, Jillian, for more on this, we want to bring in Assistant DHS Secretary Tricia McLaughlin. Tricia, great to see you. Thank you for coming on. Want to talk to you about some breaking news we're getting in this morning. I understand ICE has arrested a previously deported illegal alien who you guys say was caught on video throwing a Molotov cocktail at law enforcement during the riots here in Los Angeles on Saturday. Tell us about this guy and what charges is he now facing?
Bill, that's right. This is a Mexican national who is in our country illegally. He's being charged with attempted murder, throwing Molotov cocktails at our law enforcement officers, at our ICE enforcement officers. But this is not his first run-in with the law. Just last year, he was charged with a DUI as well as grand larceny. This is the perfect example of people who should not be in this country. And as these politicians try so vehemently to demonize and vilify our ICE officers, they are on the streets putting their lives at risk every single day to get these criminal illegal aliens off of our streets and make sure that Los Angeles and other great cities in the United States are safe.
Yeah,
what the hell is a Molotov cocktail?
Oh, you know how you put the well, you put gas, or you know what I'm saying, you can put a burning liquid inside the bottle, you put the rag on the end and light it up and toss that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Molotov cocktail.
Yeah.
All right. It's a new phrase for me today.
New phrase. That's
new
a new
term. Yep.
What? Yeah, man. He attempted murder.
Hey, yeah.
Murder. And he didn't get shot. That's my thing. How he's still alive.
And she said he threw that at the cops.
Yeah. Look at the caption all on the screen right there.
Yeah, that's a little surprising. He didn't get shot or shot at.
That's what I'm saying.
They just apprehended him.
Hey man, stop trying to kill us.
Damn.
We put these cuffs on you.
Yeah.
What? Nah.
He sound like he got the privilege treatment.
Man, I'm telling you. Straight up.
Yeah.
Now let it been someone looking like us. You know what would happen?
Yeah. That's what I'm about to say. You know what our people saying right about now. That was one of us. We'd be dead, knee in the neck. Something would have been happening.
All right, come on, George Floyd. But yeah, he definitely something would have happened though. Definitely, bro. A mocktail, a cocktail thrown at an ICE officer from a melanated man. Nah, bro.
Yeah.
Nah. They would have been saying fatal takedown by ICE officers.
Yeah.
They wouldn't even put a they would have been trying to protect themselves even more. Not even put a victim on it. They just left the caption right there at that.
Protests so remarkable that an illegal alien previously deported now being charged with throwing a Molotov cocktail at law enforcement down there in Los Angeles. Also want to get your attention to some of what California Governor Gavin Newsom and LA Mayor Karen Bass, have been saying in recent days. They're saying the National Guard isn't necessary.
Matter of fact, these two right here, man, that is Dumb and Dumber. They are officially Dumb and Dumber of California.
Oh, you talking about the two that he's talking about?
Gavin Newsom and Karen Bass.
Yeah.
Them is two idiots, man. They are Dumb and Dumber from here on out, man. Cause you remember Karen Bass? She was gone in dang, where was she at? Ghana. I think she was in Ghana when the fires was going on.
Mm-hmm.
And Gavin Newsom, he, you know what I'm saying, he went on his little run and he ain't do nothing.
Yeah.
Now you got the riots going on, and they blaming it on Trump. They say it was peaceful. It was a peaceful protest. It was a peaceful protest, but yet we got cocktails getting thrown, businesses getting looted. Oh, it's peaceful, all right.
Yeah.
They've been saying things are peaceful. Here's a little bit of what they've been saying.
When Donald Trump sought blanket authority to commandeer the National Guard, he made that order apply to every state in this nation. This is about all of us. It clearly will not end here. Other states are next. Democracy is under assault before our eyes.
I think that's a problem with the administration, because to come in such a massive way and to make the announcements that all of this was going to happen and then not communicated with the local jurisdiction as to when, what, how, why, is really problematic.
So, Tricia, we heard Mayor Bass say it once again that local law enforcement was never notified about this ICE operation, which started on Friday. But we talked to the acting ICE director, Todd Lyons, yesterday, who said that is absolutely false. He says ICE notified the locals 48 hours in advance last Wednesday, and that they have the receipts to prove it. So is Mayor Bass just being dishonest, in your opinion?
She's absolutely being dishonest. Todd Lyons is right. We had the receipts to prove it. We notified local LAPD that these ICE operations were occurring at least 48 hours in advance. And the American people should know some of the individuals that we picked up on these ICE operations: child rapists, child molesters, murderers, convicted arsonists, truly the worst of the worst on the streets. But my message.
And every time this happens, man, they always try to make a big deal when they always get the ones that's got the most heinous crimes, bro. It always explodes when they go pick up some of the most, you know what I'm saying, the worst people on the streets. They get to detain them, get ready to send them off, and stuff goes crazy. But yet they out there protesting for these people, bro. That ain't even supposed to be here. Murderers, offenders, sexual offenders. Like, man, it just don't make no sense to me.
So I'm kind of I'm lost on really what's going on. What's the protest about?
The immigration, the illegal immigrants. They're protesting about ICE. They don't want ICE in California.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? They protested against ICE, you know, and Gavin Newsom and Karen Bass both were saying it was a peaceful protest. The police officers had it under control. Trump sent the National Guard out there without no type of warning, but they got the receipts there. And then on top of that, Trump exposed Gavin. He had a 16-minute conversation with the man. But Gavin Newsom's out there saying, "Oh, I ain't even talked to Trump. I ain't heard nothing. You know, he's out here moving unlawfully, unconstitutional." And you had a 16-minute conversation with him. He showed the screenshot. He took a screenshot of it and posted. So it led up to, I mean, it just got out of control. It started out small, and it just like those fires, boy, it spread quick.
Yeah.
So yeah, they've been going crazy for the past couple of days now. So it's crazy, bro. I don't know.
And they blaming it all on him. On Trump.
Yep. Just because he sent the National Guard and saying he not supposed to be doing that. But now he's out here attacking every state. So Ben Shapiro went off on him. So let's go ahead and tap in on here and watch what Ben had to say.
He does not believe in the Constitution. He does not believe in the rule of law.
Are they high on their own supply? What the hell is wrong with the Democratic Party? How did Democrats respond to this? Well, Mayor Karen Bass, who was most recently seen being in Ghana while the entire city burned down just a few months back, and then trying to avoid the media, she put out a statement, quote, "This morning, we received reports of federal immigration enforcement actions in multiple locations in Los Angeles. As mayor of a proud city of immigrants who contribute to our city in so many ways, I am deeply angered by what has taken place." And by the way, LA is not a city of immigrants. LA is a city of citizens, as all cities in the United States are. If there are people there illegally, they are committing a crime. City of immigrants. Again, I love the lumping together of all the people who legally immigrated or who are the descendants of immigrants with people who are in LA illegally. These tactics sow terror in our communities and disrupt basic principles of safety in our city. My office is in close coordination with immigrant rights community organizations. We will not stand for this, said Mayor Karen Bass. We will not stand for this. Christy Noem, the Homeland Security Secretary, responded. She said, this is complete BS.
I want to get to this quote from Mayor Karen Bass, California. She says, we're going to fight for all Angelinos, regardless of when they got here, whether they have papers or not. We are a city of immigrants, and this impacts hundreds of thousands of Angelinos. Also, Governor Gavin Newsom.
What sense does that make right there?
They're going to fight for them regardless, whether they're legal or not.
And this is where people that pay taxes, this is where the American tax dollars going to.
Yeah. So doesn't make any sense.
So that's what we're doing. We're letting the whole city getting rampage now because you want to fight for the Angelinos. When inside America. And then on top of that, most of those Angelinos are committing crimes. Not all. But you want to fight for all. So that means criminals too. Nah. Why is I don't know how in the world she's still in office. She needs to be poured out immediately. Gavin Newsom, immediately.
Yeah, I can't understand the reasoning behind them wanting to fight for illegals and knowing that a lot of them are criminals. It's almost like they want the worst to happen. Or either they're just oblivious to the whole big picture.
No, they definitely not
They
oblivious.
really have me confused. I'm trying to understand that. I don't get it.
Votes. They see them as voters. Of course, it goes deeper than that too. But you know, that's my opinion right now. You know what I'm saying? From the outside looking in, votes, bro.
So at the end of the day, it's all about winning for them.
Oh yeah.
By any means necessary.
The Democratic Party has been controlling the melanated party, group, and we've been following them, especially not me no more, but been following them blindly. And now the black vote is starting to not even really matter too much anymore. You're starting to get outnumbered by illegals. So why not fight for them to stay? That's one thing if they come over here legally. That's cool. But illegals and they committing crimes, no, they got to go. It's that simple.
Yeah.
So yeah, and the governor. Go ahead.
It's bullshit. They don't do it. They don't fight for people. They are not. They are politicians who are out there jeopardizing the lives of people for politics and an agenda.
So again, Gavin Newsom's perspective and the perspective of Democrats is that it is completely irrelevant if people take over the streets, attack ICE, attack the cops. The big problem is that President Trump has activated the National Guard in order to stop all of that. Gavin Newsom put out a statement 10:36 p.m. This had been June 7th. Quote, they want a spectacle. Don't give them one. Never use violence. Speak out peacefully. Well, I mean, again, I don't understand. ICE is there to enforce the law. Speak out peacefully. I mean, they could use Twitter for the X. They could do all sorts of things. You know what they can't do? Take over freeways, chuck rocks from overpasses at cop cars, attack police officers, attack ICE officials, burn cars.
Trying to be peaceful though. Yeah. There's nothing peaceful about that at all, man. They're just destroying the city. That's all they're doing. Don't give them a spectacle. What is going on? Hold on, we get ready to show you one.
Yeah, I'm lost. Boggled.
So yeah.
I ain't getting it.
Huh?
I'm not getting it.
I don't see how anybody could get it because it just doesn't make no sense for those protests to be going on the way that they're going on for a whole nother country, basically. And then it led to this here. Now you got local businesses just getting ran through now. So now not only you got officers getting attacked, freeways getting taken over, now you got businesses just getting torn up. Give me that thing.
And I don't think these people are doing this for a cause, man.
No. Doing it for an opportunity. They see they're taking advantage of the opportunity.
Yep. So at the end of the day, are they thinking, what are they thinking this is supposed to accomplish? Because in my opinion, like with Trump sending the National Guard out there, I mean, if the shit keep escalating, the only thing that's going to happen is martial law is going to get declared. So what exactly are they? What are they thinking is going to? How are they thinking this is going to end?
This ain't got nothing to do with martial law. I could be wrong, but I just understand how the National Guard works and all. This got nothing to do with martial law, bro. This is why do you think they're around the federal buildings? Mm-hmm. They're protecting federal buildings from exactly this right here. It ain't no martial law. If it was martial law, they'd be forcing you in your house.
I'm talking
they're not doing that. They're just protecting federal buildings. That's where they're at. They're not even roaming the streets. They're just barricading federal buildings.
Mm-hmm. But if it doesn't stop eventually and continues to spiral out of control, the worse it gets, the more power that they're going to need to retaliate. That's what I was saying.
Then you might be looking at a martial law.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah,
it's crazy, and all this is starting from protesting for someone that's not even supposed to be here. It's crazy. And right down the alley, straight to the blue light. All up in the park. You hear him calling out Apple Store. You know what I'm saying? It was like, hey, let's go get these Macs and these iPhones and these AirPods. It's crazy. I don't know, man. We got to do better, and they definitely taking advantage of every single bit of it. So we're gonna show one more. Check this out. that? I'm trying to look and see what is all this on the ground? Like, man, they went in there and stole a bunch of juicy fruit chewing gum.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell that is.
Like,
Sound like some metal or something. Something
Yeah,
that
I
was metallic.
That
that does look like gum right there.
Yeah, the juicy fruit in the little box. Like, man, these people went in there stealing juicy fruit, man. Juicy fruit and Snicker bars. What is he doing?
Well, police are being peaceful. They ain't shooting.
What is that?
Peacefully apprehending them. No tasers, no guns out, nobody getting shot. No batons cracking across the heads.
Wow.
That's
That's
peaceful.
crazy. Yeah, that's real peaceful. Well, Gavin Newsom, Karen Bass, they doing a great job. They're doing a great job over there in Los Angeles, man. And it's all Trump's fault. That makes no sense. It's all Trump's fault because he sent the National Guard down there. They had it. The police had it under control. But they shut down the whole freeway.
I don't see National Guard nowhere in there.
You know, because this was a diluting process. This was away from the protest. The protest was like 3, 4, maybe 5 blocks up north from where they was at right here.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
So yeah, it's crazy, man. It's a crazy situation. People over there tearing stuff up, taking chances of getting them free bands while the police is occupied, having everything under control. So yeah, man, y'all let us know what y'all think, man, in the comments, man. We out.
Yeah, tap in.
Brothers come tap in. Brothers come tap in. Brothers come tap in, come tap in, come tap in. Bringing that substance straight to the public, no capping, no bluffing.